Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 3000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. The WBA Regular Lightweight champion, American Gervonta Davis, had to move in a wheelchair during Super Bowl, the final NFL match, which took place on February 12th at the State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The boxer told TMZ Sports that he injured his ankle and therefore he had to sit in a wheelchair, but promises to recover and be well prepared for a possible fight against compatriot Ryan Garcia. Gervonta Davis needed a wheelchair to get around during the Super Bowl final on Sunday after injuring his ankle. The star boxer told TMZ Sports that he expects to be healthy for the upcoming grand fight. Ryan Garcia reacts to video of Gervonta Davis in a wheelchair at Super Bowl. Gervonta Davis was seen being escorted away from the Super Bowl in a wheelchair just 2 months out from his almost signed fight with Ryan Garcia. The pair are set to lock horns on April 15 in Las Vegas at a catchweight of 136 pounds, marking a welcome change in the sport that often does not see the best fight the best while they are in their prime and undefeated. Despite some recent choppy waters in the negotiations, it was still very much the goal for the two superstars to face off. Everything was solvable, said Garcia's promoter Oscar de la Hoya. What isn't thought is an injury, and it seems Tank has just that. The world champion from Baltimore was seen being wheeled away from Super Bowl at University of Phoenix Stadium. Davis speaks briefly to the cameraman as his handlers try to avoid him being filmed. "Shit happen all the time, shit be happening, but I'm alright," Davis said. His footage is yet another worrying development for the Garcia fight. The latest reports from behind the scenes say the teams are going back and forth on rematch clauses and broadcasting rights for a potential second fight. None of that will matter should this injury on Davis' ankle is per TMZ be severe enough to stop the first one from going ahead. Despite Tank's words to the contrary, it doesn't look good just 2 months out from the penciled date. Garcia saw the footage and responded online, saying, "Stay focused, champ, we got a fight coming up." He skipped a tune-up fight in January to proceed to the bout injury-free. Davis went ahead with his beating Hector Luis Garcia on January 7th and coming out unscathed. Unfortunately, those who adopted the matchup seem to be on their way to being proven right, the painful irony being that they thought it would fall through in negotiations, not from an injury outside of a fight or training camp. Former title holder Oscar Valdez takes some time to talk to Fight Hub about his thoughts on a couple of prospective fights in the boxing world, particularly between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. Valdez on a fight between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. "I've seen Garcia in the gym. He is not just that pretty boy that everybody thinks he is. I got Ryan. He is fast, but also he's got power in his shots. I can see the power in his shots. I can see a Tank winning too, but I'm leaning towards Ryan. The fight is gonna be a knockout. Either Tank or Ryan. That fight doesn't go 12 rounds. They both carry a punch. We've seen what Tank's been doing. Tank's a monster as well. I should see Ryan. Ryan fights very well with southpaw and that reach advantage, and I don't know if Tank's got that reach to catch him, but Tank has been doing his thing. Tank is a hell of a fighter." They are not giving Ryan credit. I feel like they are looking at him as an influencer, as a TikToker, as a YouTuber. He is legit. Ryan can hit, Ryan's fast, so I'm leaning a little bit more to Ryan. Ryan, I've seen him knock out lots of. If there is someone who I've seen that knock out several people in the gym, it's him, Valdez said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 3000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard absolutely every day and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks for supporting me, guys. The fact that Gervonta is aggressive will make their confrontation even more interesting. Garcia and Davis are scheduled to meet on April 15th in Las Vegas, United States. Davis in the last fight defeated Shakur Garcia by technical knockout in the 8th round. The fight took place on January 7th at the Capital One Arena in Washington. Even a victory in the upcoming bout over the undefeated Dominican Shakur Luis Garcia does not guarantee the American top lightweight Gervonta Davis the next fight against the popular compatriot Ryan Garcia, despite the fact that a preliminary agreement has already been reached between the parties on mid-April. Tank Davis responded to competitors in the lightweight division, Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson, who have been challenging him lately. These guys got a few wins and began to think highly of themselves. Well, come to me, get a real check and a real rival champion, say Gervonta. Tank is expected to meet with Ryan Garcia in late spring. All of the above fighters have no defeats. The recent bout of regular WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis against the world champion in the first lightweight Shakur Luis Garcia brought the organizers about 200,000 sales of paid broadcast of the fight pay-per-view, which is equivalent about $15 million. The fight was broadcast on January 7th by Showtime and ended with Davis winning by knockout in the 9th round. One of the sources stated that as a result, the total number of pay-per-views is unlikely to exceed 250,000, which roughly corresponds to the results of pay-per-view sales for the previous fight of 28-year-old Davis. It is expected that on April 15, Davis will fight against another popular American boxer, Ryan Garcia, and this fight, according to the organizers, is able to provide much larger pay-per-view sales. Promoter of WBC World Champion Ryan Garcia, Oscar De La Hoya, called regular WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis the most spectacular boxer to date. I like this guy. I especially like to watch his fights, De La Hoya said. According to Davis, he will not be surprised if Garcia gets scared when he sees how the Tank confidently deals with his namesake in the fight scheduled for January 7th. Yes, I will not rule it out, Gervonta replied when asked if he might inadvertently scare Ryan if he spoke too convincingly on January 7th. It is for this reason that I don't know for sure whether our fight with him will take place. I hope he doesn't show up at the arena to see it firsthand. It's better to let him watch on TV. In addition, Gervonta expressed an interested opinion on why Garcia refused the interim fight. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.